Define the hookup culture.
Oh, I'm out.
I don't know.
Hookup culture.
Oh, that's a good question.
In a few words.
Do I know how to describe it?
The hookup culture? I think you're asking the wrong person because I'm I'm almost 50 years old. I don't know hookup culture.
A lot of pleading.
Like more in our face than it used to be, and people talk about it more.
The hookup culture is poisonous. Terrible. I don't want to go to the library because there's definitely going to be someone there that I've hooked up.
Although I'm not a part of hookup culture, I think hookup culture is informal, messy.
People think it's like what college is about.
It's like going out with the intention of like
taking someone home,
but then not talking to them in the future, or like not really continuing the relationship with them.
Having like a relationship without emotions.
Yeah.
Community, an ecosystem, for example, of students who are so horny.
See, the hookup culture, you say, it's like nowadays boys and girls, they go out, they have sex, this and that, they are open. But in our time, that was nothing like that.
Hookup culture for me is pretty foreign. And we always met people when we were younger. We didn't have phones. We didn't have cell phones. I mean, you had to actually talk to people. You had to dance with people. You had to go out to clubs. That was how we met.
Your date, if she came from a neighboring institution, had to sleep at an approved house where little old ladies would put women up in beds next to each other in their basement. And the girls weren't allowed to stay out past 2 o'clock, the way it should be.
So we were pretty much the exact opposite of hookup culture. We met the traditional way and dated the traditional way. Had we hooked up, this would be...
I don't think we would have formed the bond that we have now or know each other as well as we do now.
Yeah, I think it would be a very, very different relationship. If it would be a relationship now.
Relationships take a lot of work. Yeah. And a lot of time and commitment and talking, and hookup culture doesn't allow you to do that.
I think it's abnormal to be in a relationship on a college campus where a hookup culture is almost expected.
They like to watch Netflix, and then while watching Netflix they start to make moves on each other and hook up during Netflix, but it's not really seen as like an intimate thing. It's like, do you just want to come over and Netflix and chill, which is really just implies like hooking up and having sex. So it's really like, it's nothing intimate.
I feel like in a relationship, your Netflix and chill is definitely different. Like, it's actually like, all right, let's go watch a movie and like order Chinese food.
I mean, I guess I would say about the hookup culture that it's all about who's the hottest, who's the most doable, and as someone who isn't above average in looks or height, it's really messed up, because I mean, you're not going to get to know me, or you're not going to get to see who I am. You're just going to be like, oh, he's short, or oh, he's a little overweight. Next. You're going to look for that chiseled body, that Adonis, that godlike guy who, for all intents and purposes, could be the world's biggest asshole.
You can have the degraded, damaging side of not feeling considered as a human being, like as a person, as a mind, I guess.
Tinder it's a hookup app. It's not really a dating app. Like, it boils down to, do I think I'd sleep with you? Yes or no. But it's not just that one picture, swipe right, swipe left. You have that, oh, you can tap their picture and look at their profile and see if you have any interests in common or whatnot, and like scroll through their pictures. But in the end, it does boil down to, would I sleep with you?
If you're familiar with something like Grindr or Tinder, people just go on and will like unsolicited message people asking for sex. Even on apps like Grindr, you can go and like message, like you can set on your profile what you're looking for.
When you say the hookup culture, you include apps like Tinder. And I have a different view of Tinder. That's where I met my soon-to-be wife on Tinder. We fell in love and we're going to be married next week. So, you know, you consider it a hookup app where people are just meeting on there for sex, and, you know, we met our lifelong partner there.
I mean, I honestly think experimenting and hooking up and it's a way to get to know yourself.
It has its benefits, obviously. Like you experience more, you get to know your body, you get to like, again, just discover many things by doing that.
As you mature more, you understand that like hooking up isn't really a legitimate thing. Like you're not getting anything out of it other than like a one night or like weekend thing, or you know however long it goes. But when you're looking for a more like intimate and long lasting relationship, then you start getting things out of it that are like happiness and love, and like things that are going to take years and however long you guys are together compared to like a single night or two.
It's kind of like a sampler menu.
Yeah, like a test.
Yeah, just a quick dip.
Pop quiz.
Pop, yeah. But you can only take so many pop quizzes before you're kind of like, okay,
before the test really has to happen. Yeah.
Like one sentence in there, if that.
I will tell you right now, he said, I'm not about Netflix and chill, I'm trying to IMAX and climax. And ever since then, I was like...
So it's like...
And nowadays, everything is open. Girls and boys, like, you know.
I use Tinder all the time. Like, I get laid at least 4 times a week from Tinder. It's the best.
He doesn't have a Tinder.